Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm sorry about the hair. I tried, didn't work. Anyways, I kind of just wanted to do an update really quickly, or refilm an update. So it's a panless eyeshadows update, and I filmed a video, but I don't know why, but it cut off half of it, so I didn't want to just record half of it because I'd be wearing a completely different outfit, but it's okay. I'll go ahead and start off with the Seeing Stars palette from Sephora. So I actually have a bonus pan in here, but last time I had a black eyeshadow, and here is where I am today with that black shadow. So I used it as a liner a lot, and I also tried to deepen up looks with it, as well as putting it in my lower lash line very lightly, but I would try and do that sometimes, as well as just like trying to smoke out any look that I was doing just to get some use out of it. I do like this shadow. It's kind of dusty, so it's like very flaky, and it never used to be that way, but now that it is, because I think it's running on 3 years almost, so this palette, so I mean, obviously I didn't use this palette very much. If you can look at all of the other shades, like, they're not very used, but that's okay because I've used some of them in correlation with this look, and I used this a lot to set my shadows, and then a little bit of it cracked, but so I used this one and then it cracked a little bit, but mostly it was just me using it to set my my lids, and then yeah, but I think the formula is just starting to get very flaky because it's getting much older at this point, and I think that I would like to kind of consider panning this. I don't know, I'd like to consider panning this entire palette. I don't think I'll get much use out of it if I don't, but we'll see. Anyway, so I have 2 pans in here. One of them was from, the black one was from the Panless Eyeshadows series, and the next palette we're going to go through, we have 3 shades in here. So I tried working on it some more, but honestly, I don't know. So I'll just, you know what, I'll just show it to you because I'm done. So right here was one of these shades. I don't know if you can see it, but I have not used enough to make a big dent. I've used enough to make a small dent, however, that's not enough. Barely even showing any progress, and I think this one I might just roll out of the project, because rather than gravitating towards this one when I've been using this palette to deepen up the crease and to deepen up my eye look, I've been going towards this one or this shade right here. And I realized that, and I was like, oh, I probably should stop. Like, I've been going through these shades, and I also have been using this shade a lot lately because it's just so pretty. But I've been going towards these shades rather than this one, because I feel like this one is too dark. So I am trying to I wore this one today, but I feel like it's a little patchy, so I can kind of just show you a little bit. It's very patchy when topped with other, like, when you use other shadows, and unless you're gonna do it all over the lid, I don't know, like, all of these ones I feel like are fine, like all the rest of the shades are perfectly fine, and then this one, like, it just, I don't know if I'm just not setting my eyes enough, but it just feels so patchy. So I'll have to work with it some more, but I think I want to roll it out of this project because I'm not getting much use out of it, and I'd rather have more fun trying to use other shades to deepen up my crease than this one. The next shade is actually this one right here, which I don't know if you could, yep, there you go. So there is a pan right there. I ended up hitting pan on it about 3 weeks ago. I have been enjoying using it, but I took a little break from it because I'm starting to use this one. So I don't know, I like this shade a lot. It's such an easy like shimmery shade to put on your lid. It comes off more golden than white, which is what it kind of looks like in the pan, which is weird. But the next shade is actually this one, which looks more golden in the pan, but actually comes off a little bit more white. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's a huge dent in actually both of these, but this one a little bit more. But So this one right here has a little bit of a dent. Actually, it has a really big dent compared to the other domes, but I don't know. So I've been trying to use it a lot, and I think I'm really close to hitting pan, but you only need so much with this shade because it is really bright and white, kind of. And yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I'm able to probably hit pan by next. I'll probably be able to hit pan by next month, seeing as it is Christmas time soon and like Thanksgiving time. Like, obviously I don't celebrate either one of those, but I just figured like I do like to kind of celebrate it with my looks. So I think I'll be like fine. It is so cold. I think I'll be able to hit pan on this by next update, no problem. And I think that means that before 2020 I'll have 2 pans in here, and I think that's really awesome. Seeing as I had no pans when I started out this year. Just a reminder, as I said, I am rolling this shade out because I do want to work on other shades instead of trying to focus on this one until I figure out how to properly use it, and whether or not, like, I'll play around with it, but I don't want it to be my Panel's eyeshadows just because I don't like it that much. And I know some people would say like to declutter it, but I mean, I'll use it once in a while, and maybe to deepen up the like lower lash line I'll do that, but for right now, like, this is just not something I want to try and pan because it's just not gonna work. And then I rolled this one out because I did hit my goal on here, and then this one I'm almost to my goal, so I will keep this in the project until I do hit my goal, and hopefully that will be soon because it looks like it's gonna be pretty soon. I don't know, maybe a couple more, or maybe like 10-15 more uses. Oh, the next shade is actually from my Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is the shade Enchanted right here. So I don't know if you can tell, but I do have like a little dip in here, but it's surfaced out, so it's throughout the whole pan that the dip has occurred. But I've tried to use this, and it's a really beautiful color. I just don't think that it's something I can pan. Like, I don't want to focus too much on that because I want, like, right now it's fall time, and I want more of like, I want to use more of these shades, I guess, like just this vicinity. So for Enchanted, I don't think I want to actually try and hit pan. I think that I'll use it, and I'm just gonna take it out of this project. I will continue to try to use it, but I don't think that it's gonna be my main goal. I don't think it's a pressing matter to have all of my dark shades have pan in them because I'm not somebody who likes to go super heavy-handed. Like, it's a lot. And to hit pan in a dark shade like this, especially one that's not just black that I can just do a liner with, like this one is a dark green, and although that, I don't know how to make that work. That's pretty much it. I think I just don't know how to make it work. Yeah, so those are all of the shades. So I actually only kept 1 shade in. I did hit my goal in 2 pans. I am keeping 1 pan and 2 pans of eyeshadow. I'm actually just going to roll out of this project because they're very dark colors. And honestly, after using this black shade from the Seeing Stars palette every single time I did my makeup, I'm kind of over it. I don't know if, like, I'm over dark shades. So like I said, there are going to be 4 new eyeshadows rolled in to this project. So I am pulling up a number generator. Okay, so I am going to generate a number between 1 and 167. So the first number is 19. Okay, so the first shade is actually Roxanne, this shade right here, and I think that's pretty doable. I've been using it a lot anyways. So this is the shade right here. Obviously you can sheer it out, or you can add some more on there to make it a little bit more vibrant. The next number is 146. Okay, so I have shifted a little bit, but it's actually from my Magnetic palette. It is number 17. This is actually going to be the shade that I am going to be working on. This is shade 17. I don't think you can really tell what shade it is. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's a very light, it's a pastel purple, which is beautiful, but I don't think it'll translate on camera. I don't know. So this is how it looks here. I mean, it is a beautiful shade, so I'm actually okay with this. Like, it's a pretty shade. Well, I guess you could kind of see it there. It's reflecting a little bit, but it is beautiful. Okay, so I'm kind of just gonna deal with it. So again, another shade from in here, and it's gonna be this shade right here. Let me swatch that really quickly. Oh, that's actually really beautiful. So it's a really beautiful shade. I guess I'll just take it out of the magnetic palette. It's a really beautiful shade, but I guess my issue is that it might be a little dark, but honestly, at this point, I think majority of my shadows are just dark. So I'll just have to deal with it. I think it's actually really beautiful. So yeah, I think it'd be really good if I was to put this. Wow, this is actually a really beautiful color. I didn't think it would be this grungy, but it is a really pretty color. Okay, so I actually got another shade from the magnetic palette, which is, oh wow, this is going to be kind of difficult to put on a brush. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's a very light shade. It's very tiny too. So this is the shade that is going to be in this project. I think it's doable to at least hit pan. It is just like a light white kind of shade, like a pink. It's a pinkish toned white. I think I'll be able to hit pan on it, no problem. Oh my gosh, my hair is so messy. Anyways, so I think I'll be able to finish this, or not finish this, hit pan on it by the end of 2019, seeing as this is my last after this update, it'll be my last update, so I only have 2 more updates. I only have 2 more updates to go, and then I'll be able to finish my project and then revamp it, kind of. Yeah, so I think that I can easily hit pan on this shade if I work it into my normal routine. Maybe I can just try and set my eyes with this. I think that might work a little bit into these other shades. I think that if I hit pan on this shade right here, I might actually just go into this yellowy type of shade as a setting powder, just to see if it works. And then I'll probably use these as like a blush or something. But I really think that having this palette in my little storage area would be really good. These are the shades. I don't know, there's one right here, one right here, and one right here. You guys can't probably see them as well. Okay, so like I was saying, these 5 shades are what I'm going to be working on. A lot of them are basically invisible on my hand, which kind of sucks, but I think it'll be really good to incorporate these 2 shades together, because I think I can try and make, like, because this is kind of warm and then this is kind of cooler, more rustic. I think I could try and make a look with that, since it is fall time still. We're heading into winter, but it's still fall. I think I can do really good looks with those. And then one is obviously a shimmer that you can add into any look, and then another one is just like it seems like a pink white type of setting my eyelid kind of look. And then this one is a metallic, almost like, I don't think you guys can catch it on camera, but for me it looks metallic lavender, like a metallic lavender shade, and it's really beautiful, and I hope it translates in like onto my eyes. But these are the looks, and I am so excited to finally have new shades, and especially these ones, because I think it'll be nice to play around with them. But I don't expect to hit pan on a lot of them. I think maybe 2 of these shades I can probably hit pan on, but I'm not really holding out hope. I will be uploading my, I'm actually gonna wait until the end of December to upload my finale, but yeah, I think it's doable. Like, it's not that bad. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!